Akashvani presents morning news. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch BJP's months-long mass outreach campaign from Ajmer today to mark completion of 9 years of his government. India's defence exports rise 23 times since 2014, touch all-time high of nearly 16,000 crore rupees in last financial year. Maharashtra farmers to get 6,000 rupees per annum under new scheme approved by State Cabinet. Nepal's Prime Minister Pushpa, Kamal, Dahal, Prachanda to arrive in New Delhi today on a 4-day visit to India. Rain lashes Delhi-NCR. IMD says another western disturbance to bring more rain in North India during next few days. And in tennis, Swiatek and Elena Rybakina enter second round of women's singles event at French Open in Paris. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch the BJP's months-long mass outreach campaign to mark the completion of 9 years of the NDA government from Ajmer today by addressing a rally. Mr. Modi is scheduled to reach Kishangarh Airport this afternoon, from where he will go to the holy town of Pushkar. State BJP leaders said the Prime Minister will offer prayers at Brahma Temple and will visit the Ghat. From Pushkar, he will go to Kayad Vishram Sthali on Jaipur Road, where he will launch the BJP's outreach campaign and address a rally. More from our correspondent.
Huge domes of an area of 4 lakh square feet have been made at Kayad Vishramsthali near Ajmer for the Prime Minister's rally. Citizens and BJP workers from 45 assembly constituencies and 8 Lok Sabha seats will participate in the rally. About 1 kilometer long Yojana gallery is created at the entry point of rally ground, where all the visitors will get a glimpse of the progress and development done during the 9 years tenure of the NDA government. Based on the theme of Seva, Susasan and Garib Kalyan, the BJP-led NDA government national schemes and beneficiaries data have been displayed at the gallery. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
India's defence exports have reached an all-time high, surging from 686 crore rupees in 2013-14 to nearly 16,000 crore rupees in 2022-23. This remarkable 23-fold increase reflects India's progress in the global defence manufacturing sector. With exports reaching more than 85 countries, the country's defence industry has shown its capability of design and development to the world, with 100 firms exporting defence products at present. The government has taken a number of policy initiatives and brought reforms over the last 9 years to give a push to defence exports. The Atmanirbhar Bharat initiatives have helped the country by encouraging indigenous design, development and manufacture of defence equipment in the country, thereby reducing dependency on imports in the long run. The expenditure on defence procurement from foreign sources has reduced from 46% of overall expenditure in 2018-19 to over 36% in December last year. India, once known primarily as a defence equipment importer, now exports a wide range of major platforms, including aircraft like the Dornier 228, artillery guns, BrahMos missiles, Pinaka rockets and launchers, radars, simulators and armoured vehicles. The global demand for India's indigenous products, including LCA Tejas, light combat helicopters, aircraft carriers and MRO activities, is also on the rise. The window of applications under Production-Linked Incentive PLI Scheme 2.0 for IT hardware will open for the applicants from the 1st of next month. Recently, the government approved the PLI Scheme 2.0 for IT hardware with a budgetary outlay of 17,000 crore rupees to boost the country's manufacturing capabilities and increase exports under self-reliant India. The tenure of the scheme is 6 years and the expected investment will be over 2,400 crore rupees. It is expected that this will create more than 2 lakh employment opportunities, including 75,000 direct employments. The Maharashtra government has approved a new financial scheme under which more than 1 crore farmers in the state will be paid 6,000 rupees annually. The scheme, Namo Shetkari Mahasamman Yojana was approved at a cabinet meeting chaired by Chief Minister Eknath Shinde in Mumbai yesterday. Talking to reporters after the meeting, Chief Minister Shinde said the amount is in addition to 6,000 rupees being paid to farmers by the centre under the PM Kisan Yojana. Maharashtra cabinet also approved implementation of gender-inclusive tourism policy called AIE to empower women in the tourism sector. Similarly, approval was also given to start women's bike taxi services at some tourist spots in the state. We have more from our correspondent.
In this policy, the 5 principles of women entrepreneurship development, infrastructure for women, prioritizing the safety of women tourists, customized products for women tourists, discounts and travel and tourism development will be adopted. 10 women-owned and operated tourism businesses registered with the Directorate of Tourism in each taluka of the state on the occasion of International Women's Day from March 1 to 8. All the resorts or units of Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation will provide 50% discount on online booking to all women tourists. For a total of 30 days in a year, 50% discount will be given to women tourists in online booking in all resorts of the corporation. Nivedita, AIR News, Mumbai.
Prime Minister of Nepal, Pushpa Kamal, Dahal Prachanda will reach New Delhi this afternoon on a 4-day official visit to India. This will be his first bilateral visit abroad after assuming office in December last year. He will be accompanied by a high-level delegation. During the visit, the Nepalese Prime Minister will call on the President and the Vice President. He will also hold extensive talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi to discuss diverse areas of the bilateral partnership. Mr. Prachanda will visit Ujjain and Indore as part of his visit. The Ministry of External Affairs said the visit continues the tradition of regular high-level exchanges between India and Nepal in furtherance of India's neighbourhood first policy. It said the bilateral relations have significantly strengthened in the last few years in all areas of cooperation. The visit underscores the importance given by both sides to adding further momentum to the bilateral partnership. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. Rain lashed several parts of Delhi-NCR in the wee hours today. The India Meteorological Department IMD has forecast partly cloudy sky and light rain and thunder showers, accompanied by gusty winds over entire Delhi and adjoining areas. IMD has said that another western disturbance is likely to bring more rain in North India, including Delhi, over the next few days. Maximum temperature is predicted to remain below 40-degree mark in the region until June the 5th. Meanwhile, southwest monsoon has further advanced into some parts of southwest and southeast Bay of Bengal, entire Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Andaman Sea, and some parts of east central Bay of Bengal. IMD said the conditions are favourable for further advance of the monsoon into some parts of the Maldives and Comorin area, some more parts of southwest, southeast, and central Bay of Bengal during the next 2 to 3 days. As the NDA government completes 9 years in office, Akashvani News brings a series of special stories on the initiatives taken by the government. Today we will take a look at Namami Gange program.
यावत् भागीरथी गंगा यावत् देवो महेश्वरः यावत् वेदाः प्रवतन्ते तावत् त्वं विजयी भव. As long as Ganga ji exists, as long as Lord Shiva is there, as long as the mantras of Vedas are sung in this world, till then we have victory everywhere. The river Ganga is important not only for its cultural and spiritual significance, but also because it hosts more than 40% of the country's population. It travels more than 2,500 kilometers in the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched an integrated Ganga conservation mission called Namami Gange to arrest the pollution of Ganga river and revive the river. The Namami Gange program ensures effective abatement of pollution and rejuvenation of the river Ganga by adopting a river basin approach to promote intersectoral coordination for comprehensive planning and management, and it aims to maintain minimum ecological flows in the river Ganga with the aim of ensuring water quality and environmentally sustainable development.
नमामि गंगे अभियान को एक नए स्तर पर ले जाया जा रहा है. गंगा जी की स्वच्छता के अलावा अब गंगा से सटे पूरे क्षेत्र की अर्थव्यवस्था और पर्यावरण के विकास पर भी फोकस है.
Out of the 43 projects worth more than 33,000 crore rupees launched under the mission, 248 have been completed till date, while 133 projects are under progress. Namami Gange project was awarded UN World Restoration Flagship Program, and it is among the world's 10 best examples of large-scale ecosystem restoration. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, Akashvani News, Lucknow.
International Day of Yoga will be celebrated on the 21st of next month. Today, we bring you a special story on steps taken by the government to promote yoga. A report.
Government has taken several steps to promote yoga. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his address at the United Nations General Assembly in 2014, suggested an International Day of Yoga on 21st of June. It received support of 177 countries. Since then, International Day of Yoga is being celebrated across the globe in every country. The mind-body discipline based on ancient Indian philosophy of yoga was included in the UNESCO's list of intangible world heritage. Government has recognized yoga as a sports discipline and has put it in priority category. Ayush Ministry has brought the Namaste Yoga app, a one-stop health solution that enables people to access yoga-related information, yoga events and yoga classes at their fingertips. The Ministry of Ayush has launched a scheme for voluntary certification of yoga professionals, which aims at certifying the competence level of yoga professionals through certification process. Realizing the spread and importance of yoga world over, the government has included attending a short-term yoga program in the list of permissible activities under the tourist e-tourist visas. With the report of Anupam Mishra, this is Agraj Pratap Singh, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The Jammu and Kashmir government has made life-saving jackets mandatory for shikara boats in Dahal and Nigeen lakes, besides other water bodies of the region. The directive has been issued to ensure safety of tourists taking shikara rides in Dahal and Nigeen lakes and other water bodies, and to prevent any untoward incident in view of the inclement weather conditions or any other reasons. It has been ordered that, as provided in the J&K Tourism Policy Guidelines, each shikara boat registered under J&K Tourist Trade Act 1978 shall maintain the availability of a minimum of 3 life-saving jackets of recommended quality and specifications in the boat at all times, failing which the registration under the said act shall be cancelled. In tennis, world number 1 Iga Swiatek launched her French Open title defense, beating Spain's Cristina Buxa 6-4, 6-0 to move into the second round of women's singles yesterday. Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina also moved into the second round after easing to a 6-4, 6-2 win over Czech player Brenda Fruvertova. In men's singles, world number 2 Daniil Medvedev was knocked out of the French Open by 172nd ranked Thiago Seyboth-Wild in the first round. Brazilian qualifier Wild stunned Medvedev in a 5-set thriller at Roland Garros. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Anuja Kumar.
Thank you, Sunil. The Union Ministry of Education is planning to have a common assessment framework for all state board examinations by November to tackle huge disparity in the results of different boards, writes the Tribune. Hindustan Times reports that now DMRC has launched a WhatsApp-based ticketing service for commuters on the Airport Express line. According to a union government study in classes 11 and 12, most students in the south opt for science, while arts is the preferred option in north, west and east states, presenting a challenge for policymakers, reports the Indian Express. A team of scientists led by Professor Abhijit Chakrabarti has discovered a new exoplanet, that is, a planet beyond the solar system with a mass 13 times that of Jupiter, reports the Hindu. And finally, archaeologists have recently unearthed a range of ancient artifacts from the Kushan, Rajput and Mughal periods from the historical Purana Killa to be showcased during the G20 summit in September, reports the Pioneer. And with that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Anuja. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch BJP's month-long mass outreach campaign from Ajmer today to mark completion of 9 years of his government. India's defence exports rise 23 times since 2014, touch all-time high of nearly 16,000 crore rupees in last financial year. Maharashtra farmers to get 6,000 rupees per annum under new scheme approved by State Cabinet. Nepal's Prime Minister Pushpa, Kamal, Dahal, Prachanda to arrive in New Delhi today on a 4-day visit to India. Rain lashes Delhi-NCR, IMD says another western disturbance to bring more rain in North India during next few days. And in tennis, Swiatek and Elena Rybakina enter second round of women's singles event at French Open in Paris. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.